What's up, guys? So I'm back here at my house. We got the M52 in the background that's going in this car. It's starting to look a lot better. Like I said in the last video, got wheels, got the new shocks for the rear and upper shock mounts, and you guys saw that I gutted it. But here's the engine that's going in. I'll give you an explanation really quick. So yeah, this is an M52 out of a 2006, or sorry, not 2006, 1996 328i. I have to do some deletes. I have to get rid of the M52 manifold and switch over to the M50 OBD1 manifold. And then I want to take off the coil packs, pop off the valve cover, just check over the valve train, make sure it's in good shape. I want to do a head gasket before this goes in the car. And pretty much I'm going to run this motor the way it is for now. I may need to do lower end bearings like rod bearings and main bearings. Not too positive yet. But I want to do a head gasket, valve cover gasket, oil pan gasket, rear main seal, and do a power steering pump delete and air conditioning delete so that I can clean this thing up. I'm going to go ahead and power wash the motor off, make it look better because it's covered in thick, nasty grease. Here, look. If we go over here, I can just it's disgusting. Yeah, it's thick, it's caked on there. I might even do a Vanos rebuild because I don't even know how this engine sounds. I bought it for $300 from the junkyard, but I think it was a good deal either way. It's a full motor, everything's here. I got the harness, the ECU, everything. Harness is just hanging there. Everything seemed to be in decent shape, so I'm not too worried about, you know, lower end bearings or nothing like that. I'll just throw some new ones in, and yeah, hopefully this thing will be good. I'm gonna need a new flywheel and pressure plate, or flywheel and clutch system, because the M42 will not fit on here, or well, it will, but I don't know how old that one is or how many miles are on that clutch. And also, it won't withhold the power that this makes. But yeah, like I said, I'm going with a new flywheel and clutch kit. I'm gonna do some OBX headers and full exhaust from eBay just to get it running, because eventually this thing's going turbo anyway. So once it's turbo, I'm not gonna be using the headers anymore. I'm gonna be using the headers for a top mount turbo setup. And the rest of the exhaust I've seen pretty good reviews on, so.
I could see they were not very concerned about the, oh wait a second.
Alright guys, we've got the M52 here. We're going to take off the accessories like I said earlier. We're going to take the AC, the power steering, the alternator off just so we can get to the engine better. And then we're going to do just cleaning up. We're going to unplug the wiring harness from the motor to separate it. That way we can go ahead and spray the motor down and clean it up a bit because it's kind of filthy right now. It's got, like I said earlier, it's got like a thick coating of grease on here. Up here it's probably about 3 millimeters thick of just grease and sludge. So I'm going to time lapse us taking this stuff apart, and then yeah.
Holy God.
I don't know if you guys can see this. This is absolutely disgusting. Like,
I don't even think that's the worst of it though.
I know, but the AC just, oh God. Like, here. Oh, it's gross.
Did you tell them when you drain the oil?
What?
Did you tell them at least the oil's clean and whatnot?
Yeah, at least the oil, we drained the oil earlier, and the oil looked pretty good. I mean, it was, obviously it drained slow because the engine hasn't been started in who knows how long, but the oil looked fairly clean. I didn't see any metal in it. The oil filter had a little bit of metal shavings in it, but I guess that's to be expected with a 160,000 mile motor. After every 10 minutes, it shuts off.
Alright, so since you guys have last seen it, the intake manifold is off. We have the wiring harness on the floor right there.
Yeah, no, I've got a lot of work ahead of me for sure. This, I want to paint the block, probably black, just, you know, POR15 the block. Excuse me. I want to POR15 the block. I want to do an M50 manifold swap and pretty much just clean up all the wiring, because the wiring right here is kind of a disaster. But, you know, other than that, I'm pretty excited. You know, I got a lot of stuff to do, and it's gonna be an awesome build for sure.